Hello, guys. How are you? Thank you for being here. Once again, we return to the story about Elon Musk and World War III and all the gossip and the news of Elon Musk, connected even with the Twitter, connected with the tax, unfortunately, towards him from Western societies. He in some kind of negotiation, secret with his side. So we're going to check up his energy with in politics, his energy in the World War, as well his energy with this trial that he's literally having now. This week we have literally have the news that he has the trial asked the judge for, and it was granted, the delayed trial for a week ahead. So the trial with Twitter by Elon Musk request was postponed. So until 28 October, Mr. Musk has to complete the deal. So that was the judge in Delaware action. As well, there is a note that the trial uh, could still happen in November. Like, why there is so much delaying? What's the story behind delaying? So we go behind that story as well. So which one we go first? Let's check up the Twitter energy. What's behind the Twitter story? Again, guys, don't forget to check up all the readings on the playlist. Top War and Justice will be served with many celebrity energy reading, court cases, celebrity deaths, conspiracy theories that they are eventually suicide turned to a real homicide as well. The missing people. Don't forget to share the both lists. Top War and Justice will be served. This is my contribution, my free work towards society, and we hope that the justice will be served with the small details that every tarot reader, that every detective, true crime stories, and psychic reader literally join with the small details and contribute to that missing people or conspiracy theories, justice. Whatever is injustice, I hope it will be delivered. And that's the purpose of my two playlists, Stop War and Justice Will Be Served. Again, I going to repeat they're free of charge. Just with your suggestion, you can always contribute, and I'm welcome to your suggestion. What could be the next reading for missing people? Justice will be served, and stop conspiracy theories as well. Stop war. I mean, teams that are connected to any of the global wars as well. Um, a war that is at the moment in East Europe. This live stream is recorded October 14, 2022, and yes, it will be transferred to a video. So let's just say what is the date, because we are going to check up the energy. What's happening in next 2 weeks with Elon Musk that he should start a trial with Twitter, and why there is that delaying. What's the point in delaying? What is the offer? What is the concern? Sorry, guys, a little bit of hot water. My hot ginger water. 1 second. So, let's check up. 1 second. Something is not good here. Elon Musk surprise return to the bargaining table with Twitter this week. So, seems like the judge literally pushed him to deliver. The judge in Delaware gave Musk until October 28 to complete the deal. So it seems he's going to lose a lot, and that was really in my old predictions. Uh, so let's check up the energy. Will Elon Musk, first of all, what's behind delaying the, wow. Definitely, he would like to cancel it. That's the whole thing. He would like to cancel it as well, postponing towards November. Like there is this, everybody's concerned of the global astrological warnings as well, global war in November, and seems like he would like to prefer to have that crisis in November, like astrologies are already having a warnings, and to, if it's not possible to cancel Twitter, at least to be postponed during that world crisis. Um as well, he's trying. Meanwhile, in next few weeks, while he did ask for delaying, he's trying to do the kind of negotiation, bargaining, um, and it takes a courage as well to offer. It's not the courage. He's already courageous talking about the justice and delivering the truth. Yes, he could be earth angel. Elon Musk could be earth angel if he's not into wrong decisions in his private life. But again, nobody is perfect. It's not about courageous. He's trying to handle his ego and literally fighting to ground his vanity thing, because this arrogance of the I can offer as well, I can cancel. I'm daring as well. I'm daring even the core system. I'm daring the Twitter. It seems like he knows that he's going to lose, so he needs to put the ego down and do a little bit of bargain. At this moment, the vanity and ego game, it doesn't help him, and that's what he learned from the lesson with the Twitter. That he cannot buy everything as well. He cannot as well cancel the toy that he's buying, like there is no refund in this game. So as well, he's aware that he's going to lose, so he needs to literally put down his ego. That's what he was, and offer the negotiation, reconciliation. um, Again, he has people around him. He has a lot of people who are not just consultant in the world of the in commercial world. These are the people who are as well, could be his personal, his his own intuition, but I do believe that he has literally, he consulted as well many astrologers about this. I do believe that he's esoteric person. Yes, how much he's rational, emotionally not intelligent, comparing with other intelligences that he has, of course, Elon Musk. Uh, it seems like he loves esoteric, and I think that there is this high priestess or inside of him, but somehow I think it's like he was pushed from others to literally move on and postpone, that he was advised from somebody who is literally really a professional, uh, to not lose the money if he postponed towards November the deal. That's what it is. Again, what was his statement? Mr. Musk managed to slow Twitter lawsuit against him on Thursday. He asked the judge to delay a trial that was set to begin in a little more than a week. So he is literally postponing it. And as well, seems like it will maybe start in November, but at least 28th. That's official answer of the judge. And literally, he gave him a 3 weeks to complete his purchase of Twitter. Again, it's about the purchase. It's not about canceling. So do check out my previous reading about Twitter and Elon Musk. And literally, I said he's going to lose a lot of money, and here it is. He's really going to be a penniless. This is not anymore the vanity game for him. He need to lose his with the trend card, to lose his, he's like a king of the jungle spirit, and that's his spiritual lesson at this hour. And yes, in some cycles, it seems like some of the life experience of the planet Earth, Elon Musk, you have to pay a lot of money, and seems like your karmic tie is a Twitter, and that's what is a dependence card means. So what can happen as well? Meanwhile, he's trying just to put down like offer, bargaining, how much can be per share, uh, for per share offer, and his latest offer of $54.20 per share. As well, Twitter had opposed the notion, arguing that Musk did not appear to be serious about lining his finance, that the trial should proceed unless he quickly makes good on his latest offer on 54.20 per share. As well, that's what the Twitter spokesman said on Thursday, the same day, right? That we are looking forward closing transaction, again repeating, at 54.20 by October 28th. Again, what he's trying to do, like I said, he's trying to offer less and bargain, and that's what this period of 3 weeks, like he's going to as well uh, lean on what is prediction for that market. And again, it seems like a lot of drama, but sorry guys, it's not drama. This is like a buying a new toy instead to buy so many and fix the problems all over the world with so much injustice about health issue and education and canceling the wars. And yes, people have literally judged Elon Musk why he's to buy Twitter, like there's so many things to fix in the life on the planet Earth. So as well, there are six different predictions. I opened the New York Times links. Let me see the article from which period, if I can open. Maybe yes, maybe not. I think not. Wow, wow, it took me somewhere else. Let's see what will happen on a trial. So this is just at the moment energy. Let's see what will happen on the trial. What will happen on the trial? Will he finally have to buy Twitter? Elon Musk will have to buy the Twitter. He's still trying to. He's still changing the mind. Guys. Sorry, on my side is normal position. So here it is. He's trying to jongle and negotiate a bargain. Yes, that's what it is. As well, there is a trick. Of course, when he postponing, he doesn't want to offer all the money, and this postponing is the chariot. I want, but I am postponing. Like just to, there is a small secret. What is the secret? What is this secret? He want literally to check up the market, and there is he expects something in the season of Scorpio, literally, and he's pushing and he's daring, and look at he's getting that thing. If the judge in Delaware said it should be delivered till 28 October, and even he thinks that they can postpone, his lawyers, that they can postpone even to our start of November. Look at guys, this is the start of season of Scorpio, and that's what he wanted. That's the whole secret. Um, as well, it seems like he wants as well so many other things to rebuild. As I just heard, as is Elon Musk uh, so leaning on a prediction of astrologers as well about the turbulence in November in the government of US. Wow, yes, wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the world war. Again, he's expecting some on a world global level, some uh, strategy, and literally like I said, season of Leo for him is crucial. He expects that revealing of the truth of what is this conspiracy on a monitor, of that monitor elite on a global level as well. um, I think that's why he recently, um, like, has a U-turn into that, um, observing the uh, invasion. I mean, war in Ukraine, and I don't call it invasion. Pardon, pardon. I would never call it invasion. Just expression that usually I see online. Hello, princess. You can. Do you want to have a question answer? For a question, follow the paper link. And as well, yes, there is a free card at the end of this live stream. So bear with us. Follow the instructions. Everything is described there already. Hello, Frida. My one of my chihuahuas is waking. Again, guys, just to finish the story. So, that secret that is about to be revealed, is it that he's as well switching energy towards the world war, like changing the mind towards the world war? Remember, changing the mind. Last week was just few days after election, finished the election in four provinces in Ukraine that they wanted to join, and they voted yes, we want to join back. We want not to join. We want back to Russian Federation where we belong before 2014 because we are suffering here. And definitely, he has that shift on his mind. He started to look the things differently as well. There is such a blockages of media that he is aware, and that's secret of these trivial blockages he wants to talk about. And specifically, that's why he's open for buying the Twitter from the start, from April. Just he never talked about this. Hmm. Tissue. Your tissue is here. Frida is here. Again, guys, let's see what will happen in November. So I'm again going to check. Will he have to buy really Twitter? Again, look at. I have another thing to do. Two of Cups. I have another thing to do in the season of Scorpio. Wow. And this deal is over. Okay, he's going to postpone it. Oh my God. He's going to postpone it for a second time. And again, it will be the moment where we will have a lot of collapsing uh, on many levels in politics, global thing, local where he's living as well. And seems like its tower is going to crash. Thank you, James. She just wanted to join. She's so fun. She just wanted to join, but she's having her stomach pain. She's having a period. She's a little bit confused. She's asking me if she want to join. She doesn't want, like she's confused. Yeah, she's having a change of the mood. But she got the nails done. I mean, I painted her nails. Look at the pink girl, dark pink. The raspberry color, yes. Hmm? Thank you for the compliment for Frida. Again, let's check up why they're attacking right now. Why they're attacking Elon Musk about Putin. I'm going to another question, guys. Let's check up. Again, so we had the two predictions. Well, check out my old reading about Elon Musk in Twitter. I already predicted what will happen at the end, that he's going literally has to lose some money. There will be like a penniless card all the way, even now was on the start repeating the same card. And let's check up now the second question, Elon Musk in the World War. This week arrived the shocking news, and Elon Musk has to make a reaction. His reaction was really he was in panic of the public opinion concerning Dash translated government not to attack him as he's again the tax. He's just a tax paying person in U.S. as well. He's immigrant. Um, uh, It's very easy the government can crash on anybody, whoever is even American, but being on the side of Russia or Putin, just even talking about them. These are we have to know that even if the West side, Europe and US are not in the war, they're officially in the war because they're helping, they're behind the scene in the war just by with all the statement and by helping from the start Ukraine. And yes, so they consider who is a friend of Putin his enemy. As well, some of the people even that I talk neutral about my on my playlist Top War, I have heard two times stupid people talking that I'm pro East side. That's totally insulting because I'm not pro East, I'm not pro West, I'm just for the justice and no Nazis and no killing. And that's what was happening in Ukraine, and I'm always going to repeat. And yes, as well, I'm aware the Slavic countries like and yes, there were Orthodox Slavic countries like Royal Yugoslavia, Royal Serbia, as well Russia. They were doing everything to win always in any of the war against the injustice of the fascists. And they have proven that. So do not judge and do not insult people that they are promoting just peace and canceling the Nazis and torturing in any country. This is not personal, it's just that I'm a peacemaker by my mission in the life from being a child, writing in elementary school about um, disarming against the nuclear power. Even when was I remember I was a little when was Ronald Reagan and Gorbachev that they were having a summit, and I was writing. That was my first essay, political essay. I was really a little girl, and it was published as well in political magazines. So it was so cute. So again, guys, um, later on as a builder, as a founder of the CEO of many non-government organizations, I was always fighting for human rights as well for the peace in the end. Of course, majority of the people with whom I was working, the orphans and women there, were the victim of the war or running away refugees or directly living in the war zone as well. I was witnessing the and being a part of the war zone, and I had that experience in few different countries, even in one of my region countries. Um, so yes, have a respect for people who are suffering because you are not the one suffering as well. Have a respect for the people behind the scene, behind the well that don't have 8 years and electricity and no water, clean water, and no schools, no rooftops, no any healthy closed window. Imagine living there and imagine being on the minus 50 in East Europe. So they call so it's at least minus 20 to minus 50 degree in the winter, and its winter is usually 8 months. So uh, everything thanks to a new small new country, fake country. I'm not going to call it a country that marionette Ukraine. That literally start to torture and prosecute all the people that they were literally just by origin Russians, that they were literally already living there and torturing, putting them on the cross, burning them alive. And this is really, really upsetting. So, yes, I see people going on and off being here in the live stream. Like, people don't care even listening these things. It's it's really striking how people don't care till it's not happening in your city, till it's not start happening in your country. Yes, that's what I see. And why the Europe is rising now? Only because there is an electricity cut. They are rising now. The citizens they didn't rise. Nobody didn't know about the gray zone and torturing in Donbass area in these four republics and all over Ukraine against the Russians local living part of the Ukraine. Nobody didn't. The people were pretending because they were informed all the way, like they were as well informed what was happening in Kosovo again with the local, the regional Serbians living there. That is a cradle of ancient Christianity. And first of all, let me inform you that Christianity was literally brought to Europe, literally from the territory of Serbia, where was literally born the first of all the Constantine the Great that brought the Christianity anywhere as official religion. The first emperor that literally and he was born in the middle of Serbia, and yes, the cradle of Christianity is Serbia. And yes, literally by interference of the globalists, they took away the cradle that is the south part that was a Kosovo. And this is happening as well now, literally with cutting the Ukraine from Russian motherland as well, cutting and plus continuously torturing people, pushing them to run away from the Ukraine. That's what they want. Like they've done the same with Kosovo, and there is like I don't know 10% now of Serbians because the rest they just run away. And there are still every day the news, the bad news even coming. There are even like it's not war, so it's a war zone. Both Kosovo in the middle of the Europe and both as well in the East Europe in Ukraine. Yes. So many small wars all over the world that they were promoted in all over last decades are sign of the World War III. And yes, this is literally already happening. Again, going back to the story, this was just a little bit of everything. Channeling. I'm going back to the story Elon Musk being pushed, being teased, attacked, not teased, that he's on pro-Russian. So here it is. It was just a deal and giving him a hard time. He has to fake as well. He was having a deal. Look at the teamwork about, of course, the space shuttle. Look at he was trying to team up about the space shuttle action. Of course, his program needs support of the most intelligent scientists that they come always from the Russian side as well. Now he's faking like because this push up from the government and society in the West Side in United States. There, he's under the attack, as you see, nine of swords, and literally this guy didn't sleep the day 2 days ago. Literally, he didn't sleep 2 days ago when he was under the attack. Is he with the Putin doing anything? Again, yes. Why they're attacking him this week? Because just few days ago, look at the timing. The timeline is so great. So you have explanation for everything. They're attacking him right now because he's changing mind. He's shifting towards that, recognizing the Donbass and all the four republics, recognizing to be a Russian. And literally recognizing that something is wrong there, of that injustice. And because of that, changing the mind, they're giving him the hard time. So that info is really fake that he had any kind of negotiation now. He had in the past time, of course, the teamwork, but as well, he was ready to travel. I saw this card of traveling a few days ago about him. He was preparing to travel, but as well, he has to postpone his real thoughts about the war. He has to postpone. He's just trying to. Again, I was daring to ask on Twitter many times, Elon Musk, if you are Mr. Encyclopedia, how you never had knowledge of a real truth behind the scene about Russians being mistreated and tortured from neo-Nazis last 8 years. How you didn't know this, Mr. Encyclopedia? Because I'm encyclopedia and I don't live on East or West Side, but I know it. And just doesn't want to know. This guy knows everything. And that was in the previous opening, the truth. He really knows what's happening there and giving him a hard time not to acknowledge that that's not fair what's happening there. Again, seems like I'm going to ask again, what's really personally um, offering to Zelensky offer his satellite personally, directly, Elon Musk? Because I said that he, guys, again, on the bottom we have a Wheel of Fortune. This guy's going to revisit what he's in his mind. This guy never quit. So he's just keeping cool because he knows it's a wrong moment when you're in a war. You can be a casualty of the war. They can put him in a prison. They can literally cancel his bank account, and he is aware of this, of the globalist power. So 1 second, yes, because of that secret not spoken, he's postponing the secrets. Well, somehow he planned as well to travel, relocate, because start to be so toxic there. But again, yes, there is a business. There is the all his work is literally he cannot move the relocate the space shuttle stations, right? Factories. That's really not cool. Some factories you can move, but his kind of work he cannot move. Again, is so close and connected with the government, right, and defense, and it's not like I can just go and pack myself and go to Indonesia or Bali or Thailand or to Brazil, like if I'm Elon Musk. No, because the space shuttle industry has to stay inside of that country. He has deeply roots with the government negotiation in defense, and that's what is triggering him because now he can see through what's behind the scene, and he want to cancel it. Yes, guys, he want to cancel it, and by provoking these things over the internet there, they want to cancel him now. It seems like, yes, he's daring, he's magnet for information over the internet. People are following him, but as well, he's aware that they're just judging him because they want him to cancel any kind of the truth exposing about anything, war or something more that is a global affair, not conspiracy, it's happening. So let's not use the word conspiracy. We're in the middle of the conspiracy, living the conspiracy the last 3 years before this started, and literally he's aware what is holding, what is the truth behind the scene. As well, he's going to revisit, guy, this playboy, he has to win the any kind, even the trial thing. He thinks he can win, so he's going to revisit with the 6 of Wands and have that victory. Because even now, if he was pushed to be judged from all this, from the society with the judgment call, he's going to bring the truth and expose the truth, literally, and that was his purpose. That's why he was buying the Twitter, to expose the truth about everything. I just say Elon Musk so many times. I said first time when I had reading about him, literally I didn't know who is this guy. Imagine, like, I'm coming from out of the space. I was writing my PhD few years ago as well. I was before in the Jungle Project. I was not reading the news and I was really offline. And I didn't know who is Elon Musk. Sorry, guys. And it was, I love the challenge when I don't know who is that celebrity and I have to do the reading about that person. And I had said that he's Earth Angel in my first reading. This guy is just now careful in the middle of the world war. He knows that he can be punished, persecuted, like all these, even Russian and some pro-Russian people literally canceled the bank accounts, canceled the journalist bank accounts in Europe that they were talking from that gray zone in Ukraine, east side, literally against the Nazis. And literally, he know the people are punished directly to the root by losing the job and losing everything. And again, what he has is the truth to say. He's holding, but seems like it's too late. It's too late as well. It seems like he was on the wrong side, partnering with a manipulative person. And this for me is always a card of this labor energy, eventually that Zelensky flirting with everybody. I don't want to call it, but yes, the Greek expression in my Greece, it's called bordello, and bordello is brothel. You know what is it? This is a perfect manipulative person that will seduce you and use all the money, and as well, you're going to have a debt and get frozen. Europe, get ready to get frozen all the winter because this guy has taken everything from you, and that's Zelensky card. And literally, he's aware that it's like a missed opportunity. Who did I join? And now I want to run away from that alliance with everybody, with the government, because government US bought the vessel from me. I mean vessel, sorry, it's not a shipping company. It's it's bought that satellite from me. And now it's so clear that I was dragged and tricked into this war. And that's what I said 2 days ago. He's tricked into the war. And after the day after, guys, was confirmation. Literally the day after was confirmation that he was accused of talking with the Russia. And this happened 18 months ago. Like, hello? Of course, they were talking on a daily basis with the, I'm guessing, with that cosmonaut, astronaut of Russian side, because they are in this space program. And as well, he's not going to keep quiet. Look at now he's postponing, like I said, because being judged from the surrounding and very careful because of the government as well. Look at 10 of wands as well. He saw how Trump passed and he's aware what's happening, like walking at the moment like on the eggshells. That's how I got a picture of him walking on the eggshells, like in a minefield, and expecting that he can pass. And it's a hard time for him, like I said, with that nine of swords on the start. It's really a pretty help for him. Like, and as well, guys, we said on the start of the year that in the second part of the year from the autumn, he should be careful, specifically after the summer season. And literally now, look at, he's pushed all the way. He's pushed, as you see, directly from the start of October with so much things with tweet turbine. He's going to lose everything as well. He's going to be pushed from the government, like you're pro Russia, what you're going to do, yes or no. Even if you buy Twitter, you shouldn't talk about. So he's blackmailed. It's not just push. This guy is blackmailed, literally, publicly in front of us. And as well, look at what he's, it's right decision. He will stop talking, look at, for a while, just for a while. uh, he's going to stop talking as well. Whatever is giving him a hard time, like should I change that? Which one should I choose? Club? Should I go for neo Nazis or should I follow the one that they are cleaning the country from neo Nazis? Which one club I should take? And that's giving him a hard time as well. It seems like as well he's pushed in political manners, like all the billionaires in America, they had to support one party in pre-election. And again, guys, in some, like, what is one of the questions of my YouTube babies from America, majority of them, they're Americans. And there was a question about midterm election, and maybe even in the midterm election, and as well about everything he's pushed to change. Should you have this cake or that, Democrats or Republican? It could be even about that, and everything is always around the politics, right? Cash and politics, and that's what the story here. And he has to choose the alliance. He has to choose the alliance. He cannot keep up the money. He has to share the money. He will be literally pushed to invest in one as a protection in one of the parties. And that's what is giving him hard time because he wanted to be before a political. But sorry, you cannot be a political if you're a billionaire. That's what it is. Like you can be homeless, a political, or me, humanitarian with no contract with UN. Even UN is political. But as a billionaire, Elon Musk, you're pushed here to choose the club. And on the bottom, yes, there is a contract looking for once. He has to decide as well. He's going to take a risk. Okay, this guy is gambling. And as I said, he is born to have a mission here. And as I see him as a earth angel, this guy was just confused, being literally mesmerized with the wrong information of mainstream media, as you see, literally manipulated from that story about Ukraine, but behind the scene, there is a clarity that this was everything arranged from the globalists, from that wrong alliance, and that's what he regrets. There's judgment call and five of cups. I regret where I belong. Where to whom did I sell the satellites, and now I'm provoking also much death. As well, he's annoyed. Why did the Ukraine side had the bombs during the election? This was for him simply unfair, because the poor people, they just wanted to go out and vote. And why you're hitting with bombs from Ukraine side, that you're, by the way, they are not your bombs, the bombs that we sent. That was his personal opinion. This is insane. Like they're literally like the other party side give them the possibility to compromise to have the election, but now the west side is doesn't want election, so something sucks and everything sucks. That's how it was. Simple logic. Logic, guys, logic that is a part of philosophy. Literally, it's so simple deduction. So does this only sucks or everything sucks here? So that's what is his with the hermit mode, enlightenment, and with the sun card. Like, yes, oh my god, I'm aware that like I choose the wrongly on the bottom after that five of cups. So he's running away, trying to run away, but discreetly, because you cannot run away being a billionaire in America, like with that space shuttle program. Like, I'm here. Yes, I'm stuck because of my cash here. But the truth is that he's really aware, even if he's not talking. That and that was his shift last weekend, just few days after election pronounced yes for republics in Ukraine. They want to go back to the Russian Federation, and literally that was his shift when he literally put the Twitter. Oh, we can vote. Should they vote or should they not vote? And then the people are having so much discussion there. We shouldn't. We shouldn't vote because we are not the members of Russia. We are not the members of ex-Russia. We are not members of Ukraine. It's just business of the local people. It's not even the business of Russia and Ukraine. It's just the business of the four provinces. They have to decide what they want. So there were people talking lot and very logical things about, so simple and logical. And he is just observing, but this guy that is Mr. Encyclopedia, like I'm Mrs. Encyclopedia, this guy, whatever he's absorbing the knowledge. This guy at the moment he's absorbing the knowledge. Ace of Swords, and I'm watching and collecting the truth. Very simple. Why? A confirmed plus with the Queen of Swords. Yes, again, truth. As well, I feel life sucks. I have to apologize to somebody. Wow. But now people don't believe me if I apologize. If I want to change the mind, that people wouldn't believe me that I was not sending my satellites, that I was just selling to US, the government, that I was not informed as well. People won't believe me. And as well, guys, yes, and I'm over with all these games being on the wrong side. It's pissed me off. That's what Elon Musk thinks, literally, because I'm Earth Angel, and my lesson in this life with the planet Earth, like I have been tricked in a love life, and now this time I was tricked as well with the Twitter business as well. I'm tricked with people being dishonest as well. All the time I have the life experience to be literally from the people engaged with me, literally abused and tricked. And again, we go to that saying that I literally pronounced the start of this week. He is tricked into the game of the world war. Like, guys, when somebody doesn't want to gamble and somebody push you or doesn't want to drink or do something that you don't like, that is really against your values, that's kind of trick, I mean. And really, I confirm this because just I got the spirits. Wow, it's so chilled. The spirits are talking to me now. And yes, guys, be aware. The media, we will have a lot of information from him. Yes, he's going to use, and he's aware that the media, this is a media war, and he has to take off the media. And I do believe that as well, something was triggering him to not buy Twitter because then he would be in charge of the media because the biggest political platform is Twitter. Seems like he found a new toy, and I said this when he canceled Twitter this summer. He found a new toy, and that new toy will bring them really one serious statement, one serious contract, and his new toy will bring him to be kind of friendly with the government thing. I think that this is a new toy will be political thing that will put him in protection of the government from one of political parties. Yes, this is guys alignment with one political party. And as well, seems like they are pushing him to sign the contract with government. You know who is doing the blackmail? They are back where Elon Musk is living. And yes, look at he has to write and push some things. And wow. As well, it's pretty dark because as well they're trying to abuse him, literally, yes, abuse him, to blackmail him, something around his mother, because somehow he lost attachment with the women in his life. Like he wouldn't care so much if they would blackmail him with the mother of his child or children, like if there are like how many mothers he has there, two or three of his kids. And literally he knows that they can really go after his mother, and that's his biggest idol from a childhood, I would say. And yes, he already got that note as well towards the end of the year. It could happen during the end of the year. They are going to attack him from the family member, like not him, but the female in his family. Right? Yes, and that will be a public secret. Like it could come a little bit later than we think. It is already happening, but he he will be so scared and pushed not to talk. Like all the people who were the victims of this so-called conspiracy, their family are pushed not to talk about what really happened because they're blackmailed that they can finish the same like their partner, like their family member, and that's what is happening here. And yes, I see him, he cutting things. Yes, they're trying to push him all the time. He's jongling, but then the world card, like, I'm really going to cut this because I had that new audience on my mind, new friends as well. All the time I'm jongling. That's what is now in the war zone. He has to jongle because literally, like I said, his strategy, I have to survive. Uh, as well. I know that I'm in a bad surrounding. My strategy is to survive. My strategy to want to survive by jongling to a pentacle because I'm surrounded with these badass people that they're really so furious they can really cancel somebody that I care for. And as well, he's stuck. Because of that, he's stuck wherever he is. Whatever was his statement from the start of the war, he has to pretend being stuck, yes, and leaning towards that same network that he was before. But on other side, guys, like I said, he's Earth Angel. He never forgets as well. He has his moral values, and It's daring because it's reverse nine of cups. This guy is going literally what he promised that he's going to deliver the truth, even if not by Twitter, deliver the truth by himself. Literally, this guy is literally going to deliver his promise. It's reverse nine of cups. It's like, oh, this is a broken promise. This guy is going to deliver what he promised. At the moment, he's just confused what will be his reaction. Because when you're tricked, what you are is having some kind of hibernation, hangman status, till you find and build your mechanism for survival. And then that's what he's experienced now. But he's preparing for big action, as you see. Look at everything around the work, but I have to take an action through my work and my pentacle to deliver what I promised to a planet Earth, that freedom of speech and no war media, and you not being anymore the victim of the media. As well, there is that card. I don't want to lose that power by losing the money over that court case. Yes, he's going literally to stay under his own term. He's going to push his story and literally what is now showing like a panic not to lose the money all this summer about the Twitter story as well, plus 2 days ago with this tag, are you on the side of Putin? Are you talking with the Putin Elon Musk? It seems literally that he's not scared at the end of this cycle. He's not scared what will happen. I just don't want to have obligation. That's what he's saying with the 7-1. I don't want to have obligation with you guys. So I'm gone with the judgment call, remember, because I know the truth, so I'm gone. And I'm going to do what's up to my beliefs. I'm going to follow my own thing. As well, guys, in the future, like there was an idea of him. Now, when he was judged literally this week, he had idea somehow to go towards that East Europe to have that part of pushing the story towards negotiation to be that what is the expression mediator, that person that will be the between Ukraine and Russia, and that was his emotion. I can fix this. It's so toxic. I have to fix. I could travel, but as well, they're literally guys. They're literally sabotaged him not to travel there as well because he wanted to travel as well to talk about that possible negotiation. But they literally accused him on purpose. They teased him about, and as well, he got hooked because literally he knows that the public will think bad about him. And as well, after that, who is next coming, like the same with Trump, literally the next one is knocking at the door of the FBI. So he didn't want that thing. And literally, he put on a halt with the free ones, being afraid that he will be judged and rejected and crucified, like they are doing the same to uh, Trump at the moment. He was afraid of literally being literally hurted in this moment of the war from his own US side. And that's why he had to postpone this. Okay, I'm going to travel and be the one that are going to be promoting the war, the peace between in the war zone. And for a moment they stopped him, but not too long. And that's what I heard. And so I'm going to stop it here. Welcome the comments. Frida is enjoying here. She has this beautiful, comfortable little fur. She loves it. It's so soft. Frida, baby, it's mommy. She's sleeping. As well, guys, welcome the new questions. You can leave the question connected to this political world war theme. You can leave. They are free of charge, these kind of questions. So you can leave. Of course, the private questions during the live stream are on discount, and in private during there is a full price. But then again, there are still cheaper than other tarot readers because it's a part of the fundraising. Joining my to my joining with your donations, joining to my good karma work. Guys, you're welcome to send even when this is downloaded as a video. You're welcome to leave the comments in under the video when it's downloaded. It's better than being here part because people they don't see the chat room when it's downloaded. They see the comments under the video, so that's why I'm repeating. He's an interesting. He's a when I say he's an earth angel, I have a point. And when I say somebody is a troll, it's troll. That's the thing. And people sometimes they just have the reverse theory, like, oh, this is a Nazis, but eventually the other is a Nazis. But I know what I'm doing. My life is a proof of that thing. I really get allergy of the people. I just annoyed with him being trapped for a while with that love cycle, but that's what is his life experience in this planet Earth. A little bit, give me a little bit of addiction with the wrong lovers and to suck his energy and to put him under the manipulation, mind control, to get so much into this sexual thing, so called breeding, so called having a family and having different families many times, right? But otherwise, we are not perfect. Nobody of us is perfect. And yes, definitely his mission is not finished. And this guy just started. Even if he has this, it's not about the zeros on his bank account. It's about the power that he can bring in a spiritual awakening of people. And that's why I call it the earth angel. So he has a mission on this planet, not to bring something to push the button, the Tesla, the this guy has mission that we are still not aware. And yes, he has that um, hybrid mix inside of him. But that's amazing. That's the best. Like when you have the mix people being from different countries, being from different even races, the best mix, they say in genetics. Yes, the genetic engineers, they say it's the best, it's the most healthiest. And I think he's hybrid and he's, yes, as well, he's a mix by even by origin when we think about this, not spiritually deeper. Is he extraterrestrial or not? And I have answered the question about this who is the extraterrestrial? Remember? I was talking in one live stream this summer, so go and Google and check on my channel. I was asking if Elon Musk is ET, or as well I was comparing Mark. Yes, so Mark, the Facebook guy, I was comparing with him, and I had the same question for both. So that was a long reading and very interesting. So you're welcome to check that reading as well. Guys, it's pretty late. I have very early duties, so I have to switch off. Oh my God. So see you a little bit later. Check this will be added to a playlist of War and Justice will be served. And of course, check up and share the live streams with others because try to break the media's blockages. As you see, this is a pure example of the blockages of media. Just look in this because it's just outside of US and it's made for the United States, the stream location, but it's not passing as you see. So many people doing the live stream back in Canada and US. And whatever they talk, there's a lot of people just entering the live stream. And here as well, there you talk a local languages, literally wherever you're talking the local language and doing the live stream on a local language, like you have so many people. But I'm still fighting my own ghosts, my own windmills. It seems like a Don Quixote by doing the things like this. And I really enjoy it because people there back in US where my YouTube babies are, my YouTube family. It's my mission literally to as well spread the news. Yes, that's what I wanted to tell. Exactly. As well. Exactly, James. Maybe I tell the truth too much. Exactly, I wanted to say. And as well, people are afraid when I'm doing the love reading because I'm not selling the fairy tales. But the best experience when the celebrity people they return back. There is the best experience when the people, the mediums, other tarot readers, they always find me and they return as well later on for the readings. So, this happened and this, you told me this and this, and the other tarot readers told me different. I said, but I'm not the others. I'm not these 20 people that there you shared. Yes. Yes, my American tarot readers, they're always repeating this. Oh, the other, they told me this. You say, oh, but after a few months, really it happened what you told me. Yes, it would be very nice. We would be all living under rainbow if it would be true that like people are really that's what is annoying because people are using this talent or so-called talent just to promote it. Like you have a humanitarian worker and you have a fake humanitarian in UN that I'm so allergic on a fake humanitarian worker in or worker in a social, let's say a social worker that's is paid by the government as well, but again he doesn't have empathy at all to work that thing. And I compare with the fake tarot readers because they're there just to get a paycheck and to deliver and to put you on a glue so you could return all the time to them. That's what I was told from my American friend, Greek American living in Athens here. Like he was born in American, but he's Greek American, and he's like last 10 years moved back to Athens. And he said, if you want to sell it more, you should always tell them what they want to hear. Oh my God. And he's into the trade. He's into the trade. Yes, he has some kind of e-market. And it's so funny because eventually I said, like, but that wouldn't be nice. Like, yes, it would bring some cash, but it wouldn't be nice. Exactly what he said. Like you said, James. You you can tell people what they want to hear. Or I can tell what is the mission, what was the to channel from the tarot. It's not my opinion, it's the what I'm channeling. And it's really coming in visualization in some live scene that I see of the my clients aura reading, very serious aura reading of the people, simple people and celebrity people. And I was never wrong even when I see people getting engaged or married and I know how long it will take them to stay together or being successful in their love. Is it pure or fake? And that's why my teams are really daring. So guys, I'm going thank you for the thumb up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Princess, she wait for a free card. Is she here? Okay, join tomorrow, guys. See you a little bit later. We have on a daily basis the free cards, so you can join tomorrow as well. And never forget to pray for peace and love. Great as always. Thank you, Gala. Thank you as well being here as my support. And Frida is snoring. Kisses to all. See you tomorrow. God bless you and peace and love, and guys, praise for war to be stopped and justice to be served.